There we go. I still think it's hilarious. It's like... for anyone that I didn't talk to before the stream, namely Roz, I guess, that's watching, like, I kind of didn't know which to choose, either Dragon Ball or Dark Souls, but the universe chose for me, apparently. So, we're back to doing this. Heya, again.
Very well.
Very interesting imagery to start out with.
You, the Lord's successor, in your next task. To achieve your fate, fill the
Who'da
vessel
thunk it?
with powerful souls.
The universe likes Dark Souls better than Dragon Ball.
Scarce few possess such brilliant souls. Grave Lord
It's my headcanon now.
the Witch of Izalith, the four
For reality.
kings of London, who inherited the shards of Gwyn's soul, and Lord Gwyn's former confidant, Seath the Scaleless. All of their souls are required to satiate the Lord Vessel.
Gotta track down the four lords.
Are you ready? Then we shall return. Stay still for a moment.
You know, Dark Souls, at least it doesn't have... I was about to say at least it doesn't have other players, but yes it does, but like... At least when other characters do cheap things, you don't feel like you're bad at the game. It's just, that's what the game is. You know what I'm saying? Even though my actions in Dragon Ball somehow led to a net gain in points. Okay, so which one should I do first? Oh yeah, I can do what's it called now. Is it... Okay, I'm gonna just ask right now. What should I do first? One of the four lords? Artorias or Revenge Against Gwendolyn? I'm gonna let... I can only do one. And Artorias would be a little bit of a... journey, because that's multiple... That's like an expansion. But... I've never done it before. Four lords or second one. Artorias? Okay. I'm actually really curious to see what Artorias is like. I specifically refrained from doing this DLC specifically because I wanted to do it on stream and like actually have a not knowing what I'm doing reaction to it for once. And I need to go to Giants, Painted, nope. Undead Parish, Depths, Stone Dragon, Dark Chaos, Dark. Can't quite remember. Sunlight. Which one's closest? I'm gonna try Dark Moon Tomb. Like, this is gonna take a little bit of teleporting to get to what's it called? Dark Water Crossing. But I need to go back there. Nope, this is Gwendolyn. Stone Dragon. No, I should know this. Undead Parish, no. Maybe the Sunlight Altar is close. I have no clue. It's like... I just know these places kind of based on, what's it called? Location, not by name. Entirely. Like, I don't know which bonfires are named which. Yeah, this is close enough to Andre. Yeah, this should do it. I'm gonna have to deal with the dragon, I think. No, I'm not. He's gone. Or at least at the moment he is. Like, I'm hoping it stays that way for a while. Okay. Berg. Where do I go from here? That's the question. Nope, that would lead to, what's it called? The sewers. I need to go up to where the Tauros demon was and where Havel was. That's the closest place from here. Ah, there it is. Okie dokie then. Not as close as I wanted to be, but it's close enough. Gotta settle on these things. Sometimes. Winding staircases are not my favorite, but they work. Getting there, yep. Thank goodness I took the master key. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to go through this way. Like, just in the beginning. I sacrificed being able to warp until now, but everything's open now. I mean, Darkwood Basin. Sorry, not Darkwood Crossing. Wrong name. But you know what I was talking about. Kind of. Okay, if I've... I kind of looked up how to start this, since it's kind of vague, but apparently you have to go back here now, and you'll just get sucked into a wormhole or something. I don't know. But you need to get the Lord Vessel first. I know that. Which is kind of why I saved Sif. Okay, that's starting to look weird. Maybe. I don't know. That's odd. I thought I did the things. Am I headed to Light Kyle by any chance? I'm trying to, but it's not here. Did I do something wrong? Like, please tell me if I did. That's what I want to try to do this time. Definitely looks like the Abyss Walker DLC. Yes, yes, I'm trying to do that, but I just... How do I start it? Apparently I've done something wrong. Want you to look up a walkthrough for it? Yes, please. As far as I know, I did everything correct. So I have absolutely no idea what's going on. Hang on, let you see if you can find a link. Thank you. I'm just going to kind of run around. Get my character to sit at a bonfire, okay. While you look it up, you mean. Yeah, that probably would be for the best. There's one close to here. I couldn't teleport to it for whatever reason, but I know where one is. So I'm gonna just head there. Probably should have gotten the rusted iron ring by now to make slogging through the water easier. But oh well, it's not too much of a problem. Gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song. Oh my lord, SpongeBob. Like, I'm trying to... What's it called? Am I able to go to a place called Sanctuary Garden? Not that I know of. I think that's back what you teleport to back there. But I'll check at the, what's it called, bonfire just in case. Is it, if you could... Like, show me step by step. I mean, what's it called? On the step that I'm on. Like, do I need to disperse the barriers and stuff like that? Or... I thought all I needed to do was get the Lord Vessel. One second. Okay, here we go. No. Hello again? It said that you just started watching after... Okay, whatever. Back with one link, Artorias of the Abyss DLC. Okay, I'm looking that up. 1 second. Hopefully this isn't showing up on stream. It's my computer. Like, everything else the DLC has to offer, blah 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 blah. Painted World Artemis required to bring a particular item to a certain location. Okay, got it. Dark Void Brazen, not so past. You'll need to find Broken Pendant from the Duke's archives. Oh, okay. So I do have to do what's it called first. I have to do one of the lords. Keen Seep and give the Lord to Frampt, Vessel to Frampt. Get the Lord Vessel. You need to defeat Dragonfly at Orstein. Blah 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 blah. Get the Sin's Fortress Awakening Bell. The Blight Town. Stroll through it under Berg. Blah 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 blah. Okay, I got it. There we go. Maybe we can do the revenge chapter. Maybe. But one thing's for sure, I do have to go to Anor Londo. Back to Anor Londo. So, Darkmoon Tomb it is. Seath has to go. Or at least we have to work down the Archetype's front door and rummage around. Yes, it is the... What's it called? It's the archives. Hello, Chara. But... what's it called? It's definitely in the archives. I looked. I'm just missing... The only thing I'm missing is the broken pendant from the archives. Essentially. I'm gonna try Gwendolyn one more time, though, before that. It's probably not gonna go so well. And there we go. Oh, boy. Already off to a rough start. Nope. Ugh. I really should invest in points to run faster. Probably would help. And I'm dead. So, never mind Gwendolyn. But, what's it called? It's definitely the archives. Well, getting beaten by what's-his-name? Gwendolyn will... Firekeeper is absent, of course. Sent me back to this place in Anor Londo right here. So I kind of did that to go faster. Crowlin says Heya as well. I don't know who that is. But okay, hello. It's gonna take a little bit of looking. And I'm gonna have to kill a few pigs. And these ones will be a lot bigger than the first one, but it should be fine. Why send you near the entrance when you can get set all the way back? Yes, Gwendolyn is hard to deal with. If you die, it makes the attempts way less, impactful. Gonna have to deal with another one of these guys, though. Nope! There we go. Thank goodness these porkers aren't as intelligent and definitely keep to their place in life. He can't leave the archives. If a skeleton or an iron golem thing, if it was one of those, then that would be a difference story, but this pig actually knows where he has this bee. Which is unfortunate for him. You're Froakie, okay. There we go. Gonna take a little bit of digging around. This place is a bit of a maze. But it'll happen eventually. There's the other porker. And I'm stuck inside of him. Okay. That was almost bad. Nope, that definitely is bad. I'm stuck in him. There we go. Run. Oh, my lord. Ah, he's stuck. Oh, you thought you got me, but you did not. Take an attack that doesn't have any knockback so you can stay stuck there. I just love these moments in this this game. There we go. Boarhead Fang Helm. Oh, I actually got its head. Insult or injury much. Activated Armored Pumbaa's trap card. Yes. No, actually, that would be the spell card Rush Recklessly. If it was Yu-Gi-Oh! Specifically. Like, that would be the perfect for that situation. It's got a picture of a boar on it and everything. It's weird that Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually has a card that's appropriate for that context, though. Have to say. 1 second. Okay, that one didn't do it. I think it might be this one. But I'm gonna have to be looking around a lot in here. So I might run into Big Hat again before I finish this. Or I might kill one of the lords. Like, this is the way to a lord. He's one of the hardest ones, granted, but... I mean, granted. But he's here. He's a giant crystal dragon thing. If these guys weren't indication that the enemies in this game, what's it called, area, are going to be made out of crystal. Odd chain of events. Yes. So I'm allowed to call it a thing if I'm going to be killing it eventually. You earn these sort of rights. Get after you get good. As it were. Oh, I can break those stands right there as well. That's interesting. Quit it. Tried to go through the stairs with that attack. Apparently that's not a thing. I mean, it is for them, but it's not for me. I really need a weapon that can go through walls. Oops, I thought that was a corpse. Apparently not. BRB, gotta go take your full laundry down to the community center. Finished it all earlier today. Okay. Then... see you later? I guess. I'm not doing a lot of damage to these guys. It's kind of a bit of an early warning. Usually. Okay, I think this guy has it. Maybe. I'm hoping. He seems unique enough. He's pure blue. Apparently these guys don't care anything about boundaries. Okay, 1 second. Oh, I missed! No, 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 no. Run, 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 run. There we go. Broken pennant. There we go. That was a bit more deal. Probably should take a sip of the water. Did you see that glorious... The skeleton just kind of floated down slower than the... The elevator is faster than the skeleton. This game and its... Why are skeletons so weird? Okay, whatever. So I'm going back. That was flippin' hilarious. Okay, I think the Firelink Shrine's actually close. Like, I could take the shortcut to Andre's and then go from there, and that's, like, the direct route. That might be easier than just... Or faster than... Rather than, what's it called? So, I gotta tell them about that when it gets back. When I get back. The floating skeleton was definitely it. This game wasn't so glitchy like... Wait, why is Big Cat here?
Hello there. What have you... I thought that perhaps you'd gone holiday. So have you come to heading out, are you? I too will leave soon. You have great potential.
Yeah, he'll stay there until I get into the archives. What'd you miss? A skeleton landed on the elevator. I pulled the elevator thing to make it... lever to make it go down, and then the skeleton floated down slower than the elevator when it fell. That's what happened. I mean, that's what you missed. But I got the pendant, so we're going down. Yes, floating skeleton. They've become way more glitchy than they were the last time I played this game. The last time they just had weird ragdoll physics, but this time they are defying reality entirely. And they're self-conscious about it. Connection error has occurred. Oh, so Dark Souls is pooping out as well. But at least this one has a single-player mode that's... It can be done in single-player, so that doesn't really matter. It's a shame, but it's not... necessary. Dang, gotta see that after the recording. Yep, it was quite the sight to behold. Anyway, I gotta... Going here will restock me on, what's it called anyway? You will believe skeletons can fly. Yes, indeed. But re-upping on Estes and Andres would probably be for the best. And I've got a bunch of souls, so I might as well do some upgrades.
Well, you seem to be needed.
Divine Zweihander, maybe later. But right now I've got... Well, actually, what do I have? That needs some upgrading. Not much at the moment, but my armor, maybe. Yep, my armor can be upgraded. Okay, I'm just gonna need a lot of large Titanite. Crest of Artorias. Maybe later? But, he doesn't have anything for that. Okay, never mind. No upgrades, not yet. Maybe later. Thank goodness I killed the... I killed Monty Python right here. Otherwise, this would have been way longer trying to get to Artorias. Just take a deep breath. Almost there. Wasted 30 minutes, but we're now officially doing things. Which is a good thing. Here's Darker Garden. I'm gonna just defeat this guy real quick so I don't have anyone chasing me. There we go. Now I can just proceed down the mountain. Yes.
How dangerous is
You could just ask me to open the door. You don't have to knock it down every time.
You don't have to lock it every time.
I kind of do. Otherwise, the cat's gonna push it open.
No, you shut the door. She can't. Anyway.
She's done it before.
How many episodes of this have you done?
I don't know, like 5
Why are you done?
or 6.
Why are you done?
Because I spent an entire one fighting Smaug and Orstein, and now I'm doing DLC. Have you done Artorias yet, little brother? A while ago? Okay, then please leave. I'm trying to do this blind. Unless you're lying.
Is this the extra hard? What is it? Plus game plus mode? New game plus? Or is this just starting fresh?
I started fresh.
Okay.
Back. Haven't left yet. How'd it go? It went fine. There was a glitchy skeleton, but it went fine. The skeleton was more humorous than it was a hindrance. But I got the broken pendant, so... And I got the Lord Vessel, so... I've got everything that I need. I've rung the bells. If it doesn't work, I don't know what will. Was I able to access Solisle? I'm trying to. Hopefully this will actually work, though. I mean, now. There we go! There it is. The little tear in reality right there. Now we must go back to the past. On the abyss-infested lands of Oslile. Oh, Olasil. Yep. Just touch everything. That's for the best. Well, that looks like Craftian. Kind of reminded me of what's her name, Midna from Twilight Princess. The hand just grabbing out of nowhere. And this looks a lot like the Painted World from Dark Souls 3. Except it's not doesn't look as cold so far. Could be wrong. Oh, there's a rite of passage. Nope. Drink! Why won't he drink? There we go. Probably gonna warn me about that. Dang, Manus creepy much? Yes. Apparently. Can't wait to find out who Manus is. But first I have to take out this manticore. Apparently. And this is not kindled at all. So, 1 second. Gonna have to crush up some humanity for that. Attack of the Guard Chimeric Kitty. Yes. I'm assuming it would be safe to burn this in the first bonfire. That's the Lion and Eagle boss from Astyanax. Pretends lightly to paw. They are saying roar. Okie dokie. Oh wait, I have to reverse hollowing. Humanity... It's a finite commodity. But I should at least have one good bonfire in this world that I can just warp back and forth from. I think 10 should do it. Nah, actually, I don't want to waste any more humanity. I'm gonna go with 15. So I don't have to do this again. If I ever need humanity, I can just grind for it in the sewer. On the, what's it called, the rats. Just later. But for now, I needed that. Having 15 Estus... very good for when you don't know how to deal with something. And I have absolutely no muscle memory for this. So it's going to be even more of a... interesting than, what's it called? He has a tail. I'm gonna cut that off. And lightning. So this is gonna be potentially even worse than Gwyn and Smaug. I mean, Smaug and Ornstein. Excuse me. Sure to look up how to fight this boss before going off to fight it again. Nah, I'll figure it out. Unless he has some sort of weakness, I generally get the idea. Cut off his tail and then worry about his slashing and his lightning. Shouldn't be too hard. On paper, it's definitely not. But that tail definitely looks like it can be chopped to pieces. Okay. There's definitely no guarding that. Okay, so that's a stun. Okay, I'm learning this guy real quickly. Okay, he does 2 slashes with his claws, his attacks. A lightning ball that he leads his shot with. A wave that's purely for stunning me. And I'm pretty sure he can attack me with that scorpion tail of his. Looks like it hurt. Yep. And he can close the distance if I try to run away from him. So magic's definitely out for this one. I need to keep my distance if I were to use magic. But maybe if I hug a wall, he might get kind of stuck. Is my thought process. Ouch. It's a very limited time that you can cut his tail. Cringes at the recent defeat. Ah. Good luck getting his tail. He's certainly not giving me the opportunity to do so. I'm assuming he'll drop something amazing if I do, though. And I managed to hit it twice. Pretty sure the health on it's like 2 or 3 hits. I mean, 3 or 4. From the looks of it. Just taking into account the damage he took from it. Nope. And I'm inside of him. For a second I was. Okay, hiding on solid ground is definitely not a good idea. One second. I know I don't normally do this. Flinches again at the Thunder Blast. Yeah, that's pretty hard to avoid. The water, it conducts the lightning. That won't work. Nope. I'm trying to see if I have anything that might be faster. I think that this would... Yeah. This might be a job for a one-handed sword. Okay, this is off. And poise. No, I'd rather have Havel's. There we go. I'm gonna have to match his speed a little bit. Hopefully the sword is good enough. But this will help me run away a little bit. Well, dodge, rather. That's a new one! Yeah, it's definitely speed you need for this one. And that is indeed poisonous, as I theorized. Okay, I'm starting to get him down. Ugh. This game, it knows when to throw you for a loop. Like, once you think you've got it down, it gives the boss new moves. Wait, is the stream down? Skip frames detected. We dropped frames. No. Why? Okay. Not that it really matters. This isn't a speedrun or anything, but I'm glad that my heads-up display actually yelled at me about that. It was like critical error, and I was like, oh no, did the stream go down? I was like, nope, it just said a single frame was weird. I'm glad to be getting those kinds of errors instead of fatal errors, like I was. That's actually refreshing. Oh? Why didn't that do anything? Wait, is he flying? Yes, he just flew over me. Okay, this isn't working. Nope, still here. Apparently. But, my, what's it called? My bitrate isn't locking for whatever reason. It's uploading faster. Okay, for some reason my Zweihander was actually doing more. Oh, now it's letting me do okay, whatever. That's good. Lion Chimera, this is your sanctuary, but it's mine now. Take it from me if you dare. Yes. No! Ah, why didn't it swing? Okay, whatever. I'm gonna hug him, because apparently his attacks, they don't connect unless I'm at the end of the animation. I mean, his animation for them. Wait, can you deal with this? Wait a minute, there's an abundance of land right here. And it's throwing him for a loop. Maybe I can play with this a little bit. Jumps away way too quickly. And he's flying. There we go. Okay. This is certainly helping. I survived longer than I did on all the other attempts. Okay, I think I got it. It's that area on the other side that I need to focus on. That's definitely a thing. But I think I got it. Now. Sorry I said that weird. Pop a replenishment and go. That landmass over there seems the best place to fight him. So I'll just be rolling. There we go. You think getting in the corner would be horrible, but no, it's actually, it's helping. The wave went over. Try to make sense of that. This is awesome cover. Even though it's accidental. Well, he got the... He actually got a decent angle this time. But the thing that matters is it's hard for him here. Got way closer than I did all the other times. Now it's time. Now it's time. Even accidental cover is better than no cover. True. But you know one thing? It doesn't appear that, what's it called? Iron Flesh might work here. I'm thinking. Where's my Pyromancer's arm? I mean, flame. There it is. And I can still do that. Okay. I'm going to... What's it called? Try Iron Flesh. Like, when in doubt, try Iron Flesh in this game. Whew. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna see if he can knock me over in this. Wait, it's not working. Why didn't Iron Flesh work? Yeah, that's odd. I'm done with the tail. Like, if I can get the tail, great, but if not, I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, now Iron Flesh wants to work. Oh, you can only have one enchantment at a time in this one. I got it. There we go. Well, the lightning is definitely a... Oh! He bounces off! And I conduct electricity! Okay, fine. Fine. If that's how it has to be, that's how it has to be. Early installment of weirdness. Yes, I guess so. Maybe. 6% dropped frame. Well, welcome back to the Dark Souls speedrun. Apparently. The drop frames matter a lot. And in fact, that is what I would blame. For what's the golding. As I couldn't execute my pixel-perfect maneuver due to that 1 middle of a second of the frames not syncing up right. Oh, my lord. I might not be high enough leveled for this. Honestly. Like, this is... assuming that you've already played the game before it. Oh yeah, what's it called? I almost forgot. The land! Oh, I see what he's doing. He used the other landmass as leverage. Got his poise down a little bit. My brother... Thank goodness he didn't come in at this point. He'd just be yelling at me to get good. That magnificent monster, he read my book! Yeah, pretty much. The AI, as I explained with what's it called, Smaug and Orstein, it kind of knows. I can't accept otherwise. It knows about its shortcomings, and it knows about how it can exploit everything. Exactly how to. It learns. And it learns to read you. Okay, there's 4 of those. Taking a mental note of that. Okay, maybe one-handed will work. But I'm gonna try one-handed. It's like this. What's it called? So this is a Greek monster. I'm not sure. What's it called? How good a late Germanic weapon. I mean, what's it called? Early Germanic weapon. Whatever. A Zweihander, I know it's like Germany weapon. Two-handed Germany weapon might not be the best for a mythical beast from the Middle Ages in Europe. I mean, not Europe. Not from the Middle Ages in Europe. What's it called? BC Greece. Sorry, I kept putting my foot in my mouth. Getting medieval on him might not be good enough. I might have to go even further back. And grind a weapon that isn't my Zweihander, unfortunately. Which would suck, because I love this thing. I'm gonna try the land here once more. Okay, that doesn't have the right leverage, so never mind. Ugh. I might actually not, what's it called? I'm gonna take a break from this guy. Can I warp back here? Doesn't look like it. Oh wait, you can't warp to the same place. Never mind. Seems replenishment does the same thing as my shield. Okay, I'm just gonna take a break. You win this time, Manticore, but we will be back! Yes. Hopefully with what's it called? This looks like a spear. I'm gonna need a spear. So, probably going to... What's it called? Try to take back, what's it called? Enter Londo. This might be a better bet. I got further with Gwendolyn than I did with the Manticore, so I might be able to do that, pull this off. But whatever case, I'm going to be coming back for that. I might not be ready for it, though. Not really ready for Gwendolyn either, but... I'm trying my best. I'm actually doing really good this time. Why? Yeah, probably because I'm used to it. Shouldn't have jinxed it. But definitely ready for Gwendolyn. So the extra speed from Havel, that's good. It's gonna be a pain going back all the way to the, what's it called, the archives to... Wait, will this work? Can I abuse Homeward Bones to... Nope. It'll just take me back to Orlando. Darn it. Okay, I'll just... Go to the archives like it wants. Me too. That's a shame. I'm at least gonna beat Gwendolyn tonight. though. Like, he's been around, he's had it far too good for far too long. And he's supposed to be one of the easier bosses in the game. So there's really no excuse for him being alive still. Thank goodness the boars are not unique enemies, so I can just do this. Like, just go to a bonfire with no resistance whatsoever. And cheap out Gwendolyn's magic trick. It's tedious, but it will get the job done. Deep breaths. I got further than I ever did with Gwendolyn that time. I'm sure I'll get it this time. Hopefully. Is he just gonna keep spamming Homely Soul Mass? There we go. There we go. Cade, okay, never mind. Okay, the arrows. Those are easy to dodge. Nope. Not getting away without a little bit of damage, at least. Oh, he's sitting here and taking it. Good. Whew. Okie dokie. Won't say this isn't stressful, but it's manageable, surprisingly. Well, I'm managing it better, at least. He doesn't have any alternate forms or any other cheapness aside from being able to raise himself up, so it's good. We're coming back for you, Gwendolyn, dude. Yes. Doesn't matter how long it will take, I will reach you eventually. Oh, one more! Yes! Almost there. Oh, and he set up for arrows, he's done. No! So close! Yet so far. Oh, he done goofed. He's done. Whew! Finally.
Oh, heretic, swathed in dark, an eternal curse upon thee.
Whatever, dude. Soul of Gwendolyn. You defeated. Chivos. Looks like my brother didn't do that. So there's something I can have over him. Just delaying the inevitable, Gwendolyn. Yes, he was. This is gonna be a mimic. Nope, it's not. Okay, good. Thank you. Sunlight blade. Okie dokie, that sounds spectacular. Back. Just missed Gwendolyn. That was an ordeal and a half. Hopefully it will let me save my progress here now, rather than sending me back every single time. Take that, Junior. Yes. He finally screwed up and fired too many just regular arrows. Wouldn't have been fun. I'm super weak from the fight. See a chest suddenly mimic. That's a Dark Souls thing to do, though. Had no luck with the Chimeric Guard Kitty. Yeah, I decided to give up on it for now and just go for Gwendolyn. Which has led to a net gain. Honestly, in progress. So that was a good decision. Now I've got a ton of souls and I could probably get, what's it called? Ornstein's Dragon Slayer Spear. I really want that. It's like the only other weapon that I'm familiar with in this game. Sad but true. Nice work in defeating Gwendolyn, thank you. Apparently speed is what I needed, and I gave myself that. But instead of rolling to the side, you had to roll kind of diagonal. That's the trick to it. You could get away with that. I had to figure that out. We've dropped significantly fewer frames since he's been beaten. So that might have also been one of Gwendolyn's curses. Why isn't there any enemies? Saw me deliver the final coup de grace on him. Oh, that's good.
Hello, forge I can, strong I am.
Okay. I forgot, how do you get him to, what's it called? Oh, I might have to come back for this. Or not. Manus' soul for a sorcerer's catalyst, or 10 Dark Moon catalyst. Gwendolyn. Seems to be the only thing I can use it for. Is Gwendolyn's sorcerer's catalyst any good? How good would it be? I mean, in comparison to my regular one. Slightly better. I think I'm just gonna get this. Tin Dark Moon Catalyst. Got it!
Soon.
Let's read the lore. I've never seen this thing before. Slightly better than my regular staff. Born from the soul of the Dark Sun, Gwendolyn, a Dark Moon deity who watches over the abandoned city of gods and Orlando. Gwendolyn is Gwyn's last-born and a legitimate god, but he is also a moon sorcerer, and his wand is boosted by faith, not intelligence. Oh, okay. Well, I'm doing a faith build anyway so I can get Praise the Sun, so that's perfect. Can I do miracles? That would be great, if I can. I don't know why I made that sound. But, okay. Let's see if I can wield the sunlight blade. Nope, it's a... What? It's a miracle. Boost right weapon with the rays of the sun. Power of sunlight manifested as lightning is effective against dragons. When the eldest son was stripped of his deific status, he left this on his father's coffin, perhaps as a final farewell. Okay, that's a reason to put a little bit more points into faith. But first I should probably... what's it called? I should probably round out vitality first. Looks like I could have built up my faith anyways to bolster its effectiveness. Yeah, that's... I figured out that much. Let's see if I have anything to... what's it? Crush? No, I do not. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna call it there. I accomplished one of the goals, and I didn't want to stream all night anyway, because, what's it called? Wisp wanted to go on afterwards. Back, what did you miss? I turned the very essence of Gwendolyn into a weapon. The spoils of war! I was not satisfied with... just what's it called? I had to... just his, what's it called? Soul. I had to turn it into a asset. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me for tonight. Good night.